The only reason you're not blocking your ex is because they're watching your stories, or maybe they're even liking your posts on any social media platform, and your brain is interpreting it as them being a hop, skip, and a jump away from reaching out to you, or that maybe they're regretting their decision, wanting to get back together with you. Hear me when I say, for a lot of people, that is not at all the case. I'm not saying it's never the case, but I would say the majority of the time, the people who have been constantly watching your stories and not reaching out to you are doing that because that's exactly what their intention is. People are lurkers. People are curious. People are bored. People may desperately miss you and also never be willing to put themselves in the position to be vulnerable and reach out to you. And by the way, as an aside or an insert here, you trying to bridge the gap to make them comfortable isn't going to work, because their discomfort has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with their own much deeper fears that aren't about the conscious current circumstances. And honestly, some people just get a high from knowing that you know that they're paying attention. Blocking someone and creating mystery around yourself is the most powerful and effective way, in my experience, to get what you want, regardless of whether that is reconciling with someone or getting over them. It is the same road. Creating that space and distance for yourself will help you get over them, and it will also generate the most true curiosity from somebody else about what you're doing, because it allows them to fill in the gaps. If the only thing that they are curious about is what you're doing at any given time, and you're constantly posting your life, because understandably you are probably getting either a dopamine hit from them seeing it, or again, your brain is interpreting it as, oh, they're getting closer and closer to reaching out. All they're getting is the information that's satisfying the amount of distance that they've created. Okay, now I know what they're doing today. Cool. When they have no access to you whatsoever, their imagination will take over. And while this isn't to play games, as your coach here, my goal is for you to be able to see this person and this relationship clearly, which the vast majority of the time means that you end up not wanting them back when you're able to take the rose-colored glasses off, when you're able to kind of break that cycle of addiction to them. You are able to see, oh, this isn't what I want. This isn't compatible, but I do want to meet you where you are. So it's not about game playing, but it is about saying, okay, realistically, right now, you want this person back. You're coming up with stories in order to stay connected to them for X, Y, and Z reason. But if what you're wanting is them, and or to feel detached from them if you can't have them, I promise you, creating that space and going no contact in every form is the most successful avenue for the vast majority of people. Okay, I can't say everyone because I don't like speaking in hyperbolics, or extremes, but for the vast majority of people. By the way, if you're interested in how to go no contact successfully, I am starting a no contact series on my free newsletter, so you can join my newsletter from the link in bio, and you will start to see that series coming out this Friday.